All right, everybody, as promised, I've been promoting this for the past couple days, and I've got Sean Barber here with me. Just had a good conversation with Flex. He's indisposed at the moment, so not going to be able to be with us in this interview. However, we're going to have some time with Sean, and we'll be able to tell you a little bit more about what's going on at Flex Lewis. And we're going to get a photo here in just a minute, and I'll post that alongside this, so everybody will have a chance to get a little insight on what's happening here at the Flex. So first of all, let me just open by introducing Sean Barber. He is the owner of Olympus Gym and is also co-promoter of Flex Lewis. Hello, handsome boy, I'm hearing, so hello back to you. All right, now say hi, Flex. Sean.
How you doing, guys? It's good to be here.
All right, tell me how your day's been so far.
Well, it's been hectic. It always is. You know, the day of the show. We're the day of weigh-ins, and then tomorrow it gets even crazier. The last few days have been that way. It's just going through every little fine point, making sure that everything runs smooth. We don't have any hang-ups. Trying to create a good flow here at weigh-in so the competitors can get in and get out. We have specific weigh-in times designated this year depending on the classes, which is really going to help to speed things up. The NPC has really came in and helped with the flow of this weigh-in and make sure everybody gets in and out very fast. So we're excited to get weigh-ins done and dusted. The expo is actually being set up and designed next door right now, and of course the venue to the right of us right now is being set up, and the stage and everything. Liquid Sun Rays is doing their thing in the back. We got our 10, and the rest of our guys are just doing general setup and bringing the rest of the stuff over from the club. So we're excited.
Sean, I know you're looking at me going, what are you laughing about? I cannot even tell you what they're saying right now, but in case you guys are new to Periscope, if you have questions or comments, you can just type them in and I'll see them, and if they're appropriate, I'll share them with Sean. The last comment was not, so we'll steer away from that one. Somebody asked who this is. There's several people that have just joined. We're here with Sean Barber, who's the owner of Olympus Gym, co-promoter of the Flex Lewis Classic. He's also a Gasperi athlete, so this is a big deal to have this guy take some time with us, especially today. I told him today, I've been trying to get with him for 2 days, and he's just, man, I'm so sorry. I understand you're busy on a one-arm paper hanger right now. I competed in Flex Lewis Classic in 2012, first show I ever did. I was a great participant, I'll say that. I've come a long way since, and I would thank you for that too, because since I've come over and spent some time with you at Olympus, everybody over there, including yourself, very supportive. So guys, if you get a chance to visit Olympus, please do. Now tell me, what about Flex Lewis Classic makes it better than other competitions?
Tennessee bodybuilding to start with, all of the Tennessee bodybuilding shows are amazing, and they're all getting better every year. Tennessee bodybuilding is growing hand over fist on a yearly basis, which is amazing. I think where Flex kind of stands out is just the attention to detail that we give to the athletes, to the competitors, and what the athletes, how they get treated when they walk into the venue, the type of venue they get when they get here, the atmosphere when they get here, and last but not least, the production, the actual production itself. And we are attempting to, we actually are going to make that production better and better every year. And we've got a big announcement for the future of this production, for the future of the show, that we are going to be releasing at the finals tomorrow night. So make sure that you get ready for that. It's going to be some huge news.
And let me just tell you, as a competitor, why I think it's so much better. Being a larger show, it takes somebody like me who's in the master's class, I'm 46, and it narrows that field down. So instead of having 35 and plus, I'm competing against people who are closer to my age range. Also, due to the size of the show, instead of having a height breakdown of 5'10" and over, it narrows it down. I'm just under 6'1", so that's going to put me right there with people that are closer to my peers, and that's very helpful to me. Now, one thing that I've always found impressive is guys that get in here and mix it up the way you do. They've got a background as a competitor. Tell us about yours.
Oh, is my competitive background?
Right.
Yes. Well, I started competing in 2007. I started competing right here in Tennessee. I was more of prior to bodybuilding, I was more of the powerlifting type. I would put as much on the bar and see how much I could pick it up 1, 2, 3 times. And then I got into bodybuilding. That really slowed things down for me, made me start paying closer attention to, actually making that muscle group grow, slowing down and feeling the squeeze, and understanding that, how the body worked and how it reacted to not only training but to food, and then completing the diet nutrition. So my first show was the Knox Classic here in Tennessee. It was a great show. I fell in love with bodybuilding the first time I ever did novice in the Knoxville show. And of course, I'd already had, started the Olympus athletic clubs at the time. So we really just fed off of that and brought bodybuilding into the gyms. So we've always catered to the bodybuilders and Olympus Athletic Club and to the competitive market. And then it got huge whenever physique and bodybuilding came in. So I just continued the bodybuilding career. Flex moved here several years after I started bodybuilding, and we started competing together and training together, and we did that for about a 4-year run there. And then, of course, we started the show around that, training for the Olympias, and then me training for my shows. Ended up winning the Mr. Tennessee in 2010, the Southern Classic right after that, been the Nationals, placed top 10 several times. And I'm attempting to try to get that first place win there at Nationals presently. So I will be doing North Americans this year, and then possibly Nationals directly after.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Hey, and if anybody will get it, you'll get it. You got the determination. I'm really actively involved with the YMCA and some other organizations like that I really feel like make an impact in our community. And I can't help but think that athletic clubs have a very strong impact in our community. Could you, in your own words, try to describe how you feel Olympic athletic clubs are having a positive impact on the community that it serves?
Yeah, absolutely. Olympus, we're all about, and we always try to come back to this in training, a family environment where people feel at home. I had a gentleman tell me today that Olympus was a place, the reason he liked it was a place where he walked in, he felt at home there. And that's really what a club is about, because it's a membership. It's a place you visit every day. It's not a place you shop at once a month or once a week. It's a place you walk into every day. So, at Olympus, we really try to create that home atmosphere, that atmosphere when you walk in, you feel completely comfortable with the people you're around and the atmosphere you're in. And that's very hard to do sometimes, especially you got the same people coming to the same place every day. It's like a giant high school, just with older people in it. And you do your best to try to keep everybody happy. But at the same time, we really try to create that family atmosphere. We have the daycare, we have the group X classes, we have the tanning, we have everything under one roof. And again, just trying to create an atmosphere to where when people walk in, they want to be there, they have help from staff, from fellow members, the biggest of the big, the best bodybuilder in the world, Mr. Olympia himself, Flex Lewis, when he's in there. If you approach him on the floor, he'll help you, he'll guide you. And that's really where we're separate from a lot of clubs. We kind of break up that stereotype of, all the bigger guys or your competitors, or, this beautiful bikini competitor is unapproachable. Well, he's not unapproachable. They're the first ones to help you when you get on the floor. And everybody, as one family, the Olympus family under one roof, to help each other reach their goals.
Yeah, and I'll second that for you, Sean. I can tell you as a newcomer to Olympus that I found that there. Everybody's been very warm and inviting and more than willing to talk to me and help me out. I'm like you. I'm trying to press to the next level, and you really need that kind of support to do it.
Absolutely.
Well, look, I know you are crazy busy today, and I thank you so much for taking the time to do this. We've had a bunch of Germans chiming in here, and I don't even know what they're saying, so I'm going to have to pass on their questions.
Well, that's okay. I'm German, so.
Okay, good. Well, thank you for the time, and guys, stick with us because we're going to be live tomorrow multiple times at the show. We're going to show you what it's like backstage. Say bye.
Bye, guys. Sean Barber signing off.